Ready dang, y'all know.
Yeah, so, like you said, you kind of already told the people, but so what? But we're gonna go and let you say it again. Where you from, gangsta? What was it like growing up? Where you from? First, tell them where you from.
I'm from Farmville, actually. But I grew up in Greenville, you feel me? It was like,
Got some bad.
how can I make it sound? Alright, so, grew up,
You got that light next to you.
born in Farmville, but I lost my mom while I was 9 years old, you feel me? I lost my mom while I was 9 years old, moved to Greenville. Grew up on TBR. TBR had to change me. I was outside. Then, you feel me, I was too bad. High school, had an ultimatum, either stay here, go to jail, or go back to Farmville with my grandma. You know, you got good with your grandma.
Hey, Faith.
Fucked around, went back to Farmville. Played sports. Made it out.
So, what would you say? Would you say was a good thing that you had to transition back from what you was getting into?
I was sick as hell.
That's how it be when you don't want to leave, though.
I love TBR. I was sick as hell. Cause in school I was bad, skipping class, fighting. I was bad as hell. Everybody just knew I was about to be a gangbang. I was bad, but then like had that talk. I ain't even get to go. You know, last day of school, you get to go to school. I done got in trouble. They suspended me for the first 10 days of the next year. So it was like, dad chopping up. It was like, you gonna be just like everybody else. You gonna be in jail. Just ain't gonna get that talk. Cause I tell you what, I ain't gonna sit here and watch you. It's like you got two choices: either stay here, keep doing what you doing, or you can go live with your grandma. I'm like, man, I don't go to no fucking phone. Like, man, hell no.
Especially after you in a lit situation. I hate to say it like that, but for real though, that's how I got the guys and shit. That's how it is.
I'm like, man, I can't go to phone, man. Fought around with the phone anyway, man. Whole time, phone, nothing but family with that though. Then I met him. Feel me, like, phone was different. Phone broke. Greenville, you feel me? You got a city. Phone, you got the town. Like, shit small. But shit.
Yeah.
Shout out Farmer though.
Yeah, that's probably the best transition I made though.
Time.
If I stayed in Greenville, who knows? You feel me?
So now I'm gonna have to go on transition. So like, what was the because I gotta know what was the thing that led you to getting the name Shiggy? Where the name Shiggy come from?
This girl named Julia. I always got to say her name because she always take credit. We in 10th grade in social studies. You know about slavery and all that, right? So Ancestry.com had just came out. And my dumb ass funny, I done went back looking up shit. And I typed in my last name, and it was a guy that name that came up. He was like a slave fighter or something like that. His name was Shiggy ho.
His name was what?
Shiggy.
Shiggy.
So I'm in class, right? Telling the story, cause it was like a project. I'm telling the story. I was like, yeah, Shiggy Hogan, my great grandfather. She was like, shit, that's Shiggy Hogan. You must be Shiggy Jr. I just started bugging. After a while though, you feel me? We still in that class, you feel me? They start calling me Shiggy. After that, it just clicked. I'm like, shit, I'ma run with it.
For sure. So what was the age that you kind of start getting into promoting and like parties being lit, being like the life of the party? Because like I said, from seeing you like the life of the party, you walk in and it just kind of,
It's
you know
like,
what I'm saying?
that's a good question. I never thought about that question. I want to say probably like 18, 19. Yeah. Cause before we graduated, we wasn't doing too many parties. We wasn't even doing shit.
You want no shit. Yeah.
We'll goddamn walk around the neighborhood. That's it. But once I graduated, I think the first party I went to, it was like the Hype Fest. That shit was lit. That was probably like my first party. That shit was lit.
Rose.
Yeah. Shit started changing after that. Like, damn, like, am I living right?
Am I doing the right shit?
Back then, get out of school, go straight to practice. After practice, come home, tired, take a shower, go to bed.
And so, you say practice. So for the people like practice, like what was you into? Like you said before the parties and all that. What was the like? What was you doing? Like you said, you know,
I fucked them up because you know, like I said, I grew up on TBR.
Right.
We weren't out there thinking about sex and all that. You feel me? We'll play football right now in that field.
Outside.
But around, I'll play football first. all nice in football. Basketball season come, all nice in basketball, but you know every coach got their team, who they want.
They already know who they want. You already know they go.
It. I mean, gym, wrestling coach come to me like, man, how small, how big are you? Like, man, I weigh like 110, man. He was like, shit, you might well wrestle. I ain't not wrestling big nigga. Like,
nigga be big as a motherfucker.
He like, no, nigga be your side. Like, trust me. I like, man, that shit gay. I ain't with a little
oh, yeah.
For the round one that went out there, I changed that program. All I'm saying.
We really were doing anything to keep us out.
That's how we really got tighter though. If I played football, he played football. I did wrestling. Ain't too many niggas gonna do wrestling. He did wrestling. He did.
Right.
Man, we changed that program. Man. I was bodying niggas though. Green. Like
start bringing chili.
Now let's say you mad, right? Go wrestle. Let that shit out.
For real.
It's
an outlet though, for real. It's an outlet. Some niggas got hooping, like you said, that's a different thing to have under your belt. It's different, you know what I'm saying?
It's like the program started my 10th grade year, my 9th grade year, I wanted to play football. So when football season was over, well, shit to do. Mind you, I ain't got no car yet. You feel me? I ain't even worried about females. You feel me? Be bored as hell.
Trying to find something to do.
Yeah.
So stay qualified.
So now we gotta get into it. You already said it, so now we gotta ask. So like, what was the age you start getting into girls, females? Like, what was the age where, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you walk into a spot and I watch everybody
gravitate. Nobody gonna believe me. Nobody gonna believe me.
Oh shit, you're gonna.
I didn't lose my virginity until I was 18, going on 19.
Same here, right behind me. Shit crazy.
A lot of girls, like, you feel me? You know, you text, you feel me? Talk on the phone, all that. You feel me? Phone sick, all that. I ain't get my first piece of pussy about 19 years. It was cold that night.
Hey, night. Keep hot. When you lost the girls, man?
Nah, you weren't there that night.
I was different.
If you lost yours, I was there though.
What? What was it? Was it about somebody, you know what I'm saying, you was with it? How, you know what I'm saying?
It was like, yeah, I had to be 19. Granny had to be 19. You know how you take exams and stuff? You know how you take exams?
Yeah.
Alright, so you take the exam at like 12 o'clock. Then you know you out for the rest of the day. Just so happened she was in the neighborhood. Seen me walking. Called me. I'm going on. She like, I just seen you. I word. She like, yeah, I'm at my sister's house. Mind you, I ain't trying to fuck. You feel me? I'm just like, oh, word, bit. She like, link with me, come fuck with me. I like, shit, you feel me? Threw my slides on, walk back there. In the house, I'm like, damn, where everybody at? You feel me? Try to catch the game, like, damn, everybody gone. Mind you, I wasn't trying to have sex. So I was just thinking, like, shit, turn the game on, turn the TV on.
Yeah.
Motherfucker took my phone and started trying to play fight. Started play fighting, one thing led to another. I ran home, lost my virginity. Had to tell everybody, like, what? You tell me this whole time we been missing out on this shit, right? This shit crazy.
So, like you said, your partner. My fault, cause I don't. If you want to introduce yourself or not, cause you brought your partner with you, like you said, you've been friends with him a long time. You want to introduce yourself, gangster?
Oh, my name is Great Dane.
All right, for sure.
The Great Dane. Don't get it great, yeah.
And we're gonna make sure we have, you know what I'm saying,
a lot of
bios
men
and all
behind
that.
that. We ain't gonna go check that.
You know what I'm saying? So, what age you said y'all locked in about? What age?
18, 19.
Yeah.
And now something we talked about off camera. Something we talked about off camera. Something that I like that you said. That you said, you know, everybody around you, like everybody think it's a party and shit, but like this work, like everybody tapped in. So if you don't mind saying, like, how much effort, like how much work is it? Because you know what I'm saying, you right next to him, you right hand, so you seeing everything. Like how much work is it? Not fuck how much fun it is. How much work is it?
It's a lot of work. The way I see it is like I'm glad he do what I do, what he do, and I do what I do.
Fact.
I couldn't do his job, like I couldn't do it. So
You want to tell you about him?
he put a lot of work in. Just know that.
This like my day one. It's real cool. Mind you, talking about how we came up, this and that.
Right.
It won't one day we won't together, you feel me? So it's like, I went to college Oklahoma. I'm in Oklahoma, you know, they like, when you make it out, don't forget your peoples. I made it out. I'm in school for like a year. I doubled back, came back, got him, took him to Oklahoma. He fucked around, stayed in Oklahoma. So when I came back, and started doing the parties, he knew about it, but he wasn't even around. He came home, put him on play, like, tell him how this shit go. Niggas get mad at me in the party, I'm blanking on them, like, I'm stressed out, you feel me? I got customers, got everybody, this and that, people trying to sneak in. So what he's saying, like, I couldn't do what you doing, I feel like he could, but he'd be way worse. Like, he probably been on fault.
That's why I said I can't do it.
Yeah, so like,
I fuck it up.
now that he back for a while, you feel me? Everything really about to go up.
For real.
You gotta show the video, he only been back 15 days.
For real. Getting to that bag, like, dang.
Got you though. One thing you know about a man, my nigga, is that ain't nobody gonna do it for you. You know what I'm saying?
You
So,
gotta get it on.
You know what I'm saying? So another question we're gonna ask is, like you said, what made you take the route you taking? What made you decide, you know what, fuck the rapping, fuck the making beats. Everybody do, you know, all type of different crafts. But what made you say, man, I'm gonna be the life. I'm gonna go and make it
like,
so we bring the situation.
Like I told you, everybody got a story. Like that pain, like
Yeah.
it's more like put somebody in my shoes, they wanna laugh. Lost my mama when I was 9. Like damn, you feel me? Can't get no worse than that.
That's real shit.
Lost my sister when I was 18.
Blessing, I lost my sister last year, so I understand how that
like,
is, man.
Lost my sister same way I lost my mom. Then lose my niece same way. It was like a genetic disease. You feel me? So it just went down the line. You think about the real world, all that going on, that shit eat you up. When I party and I'm out there on that mic, and that vibe, and that zone, them lights, the energy, the atmosphere, the real world don't even matter. So it's like, yeah, it's like,
out. You see the thing.
could have been a rapper, could have been a ball player, could have did all that. Shit, could have stayed in school. School won't for me. You got real life going on, real life bills, real life duties, you feel me? Like, you in that party mode, you feel me?
And they really kicked us out of college, for real.
Yeah.
They kicked us out.
Like, none of that shit matter though. So it's like, I found something I was good at. Like, I found like my finding. Like, people want to grow, they want to be a doctor, they want to be a nurse, want to do this and do that. My first party showed me what I wanted to be. It wasn't even though the party got shut down, I was just happy, like the whole time lit, not even thinking about the money or nothing. Then like, people got jobs, they make probably like $500 to $1,200 a week if you got a good job. You got a bad job, you make $400 to $600. I made what I've been trying to make in a year, in one day, in 1 hour. Like you make 10 bands in an hour, legal.
Legal money.
Yeah, you got niggas breaking their back for that shit, like months, days.
Then you got, it got so good, like, I don't even gotta have me a party. Somebody can have a party, they want me to host it.
Just host the party.
They just throwing me $400, $500 just to goddamn jump around, post it a couple
Come
times.
kick it. And that's big. And like you said, it's different lanes, different avenues. You gotta find out what work for you. You know what I'm saying? And stick to it. And it's work, it's grind. Like you said, you can go out there, you kick it. You know what I'm saying? But it's a grind to everything we doing. You know, what's the hardest thing you come across trying to plan any event? Cause like you said, you tapped into celebrities and all. It's all type of shit you running into.
Trying to plan events, other promoters. Like, let's say I might do something in Greenville. If somebody else might do something in Greenville, it's even competition. They can bad mouth you. They can call the owner. So I don't think you should do a party there. Anything can happen. Police can get involved. You feel me? You don't risk your money. You got these people hopes up.
Shit crazy.
Now you gotta make it happen. For instance, my first time ever bringing K-Styles down here, I had a perfect building. It was American Legion. I'm thinking like, oh yeah, this is it right here. You got the stage, everything. 2 days before the party, I get a call like, yeah, I'm sorry, we're not gonna be able to do this event. We'll get your money back. Me being me, hell no, y'all keep that, y'all good. Now we gonna have this party though.
Yeah, fact.
They're like, nah, they're like, police called and this and that, gang activity. I don't need gang. Nah, don't put me in that. But I was like, alright, fine. I went to like 20 different buildings, nobody gave me a building. Mind you, I already paid K-Styles. He already on the way down here. So it's like, what I'm gonna do, tell him like, yeah, I ain't got it. and I lost my money. I got too much on the line.
Cause he gonna want his bread left or right.
Man, it got so bad. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna go to a restaurant, find a nigga, you feel me? You know, the Arab, they money hungry. Went to the Arab, chopped it up with them. Like, yeah, I'm gonna have like 20 people here, man. Like, it ain't gonna be no big party, you feel me? I had a finesse. Moment he said, yeah, oh, he knew he fucked up. Had like 300 people in that little building. But shit, that's what you gotta go through. Sometimes,
risk.
Yeah, sometimes the owner's gonna trip, police gonna get involved. I really feel like somebody just called that owner like, nah, don't let him do that. Hate.
You like you trapping, like I said, like you selling drugs. You don't want to sell on nobody's turkey. You don't want to party on nobody's turkey.
It's competitive.
Yeah, that's real.
That's real shit. So, like you said, another thing you said that stuck with me, like the risk. Like you said, your last check. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people wouldn't take that risk. A lot of people wouldn't. But like, tell the people like how you were willing to take. You know what I'm saying? That if you don't mind sharing that story, because like
it's
you said,
like when I was working, I miss everything. Like people, they so rude. They'll call me, knowing I'm at work, and my dumb ass picking up. Lit like shit. Where you at? You miss me. I had to work on weekends. Then my job was 12-hour shift, but I be hurt. So it's like I already was saving money, but at the same time, I ain't planning on leaving that job no time soon. It just took that one day, the boss said something slick. And he was like, you a worker, I'm a boss. I'm like, what you mean? I could be my own boss. You feel me? I could be my own boss. I like, put like this, I don't need a job. I like, give me time. You gonna work for me. Quit my job. Everybody like, don't leave. Like, man, fuck this job. He just tried me though. Like, my pride get me in a lot of shit. My pride strong.
He was honest though.
I made a little post. I just quit my job. I told the Chinese man I ain't gonna never work for him again. I'm gonna be my own boss. My dad, he like older than me, but he worked though. You feel me? He was like, don't quit your job. Don't do it, son. This and that. Bills, like, and you got to survive out. You gotta have. Pay my bills. Paid it up for like 3 months. Had like $300 left. Mind you, got to eat, phone bill, insurance, all that gas money.
Life to deal with.
I was like, man, I'm gonna throw a party, bro. They like, I remember like yesterday when my nigga Reed, he like, that's your problem. You worry about bitches and parties, nigga. Make some money. He just said that shit to me. I'm like, alright. Paid for the building. My nigga Chuck with me like, man, shit, we gonna do this, bro. He's like, we gonna turn that shit out. We gonna turn the city out. I got down. Had that last check come in. Last check was decent. Bought the tickets. Paid for a flyer. That's all I had to do. From May to August. In that time span, I probably made like 2-3. And I probably made like 2-3,000. Just between that time span. Off tickets.
Off tickets, yeah.
Money at the door, way different. So all together, I really made like 13 bands. But
damn,
that night with 10 bands, so I survived off that party money. Then me not have to work, none of that. I had time to do a lot of stuff that I wouldn't normally have time to do.
Yeah, you got time to make this other situation. We were just having a conversation the other day. It was like, it ain't about one area of revenue. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm always trying to figure out some new shit to get into. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm big on giving games, so I want to give game, I want to hear games, so I listen to a motherfucker. That's why I do this.
Yeah, fast.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like I said, I like how we dove into the serious shit. So, you know, one thing, a question I think is important for us is black men. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, something you said. Did you have? So you said did you have your father? Was your father actually?
My dad was a hoe. I ain't gonna lie, but he was the most known hoe. Like, he made my childhood easier though. Okay. Like, when my mom died, I give him credit when credit due. He stepped up, you feel me? Took all of us. He ain't let us split up. He ain't let us go everywhere. Took all of us in. But I remember him telling me like, Daddy got a life too, you feel me? I used to get mad like I ain't see my dad all day, this and that. So it's like I had to grow up faster than I wanted to. I had to become my own man. And the time, you feel me, out there in Tobacco Road, running around playing football, don't worry about what Daddy was doing. Then like, the one thing you didn't want after a while is somebody said, I'm gonna call your dad. You feel me? Cause if he gotta stop what he doing or who he about to go see to come see me, it ain't gonna be good. So it's like,
right.
I stayed out the way, but at the same time they had to call him a couple times. And every time it was like, it get deeper and deeper to the point like he ain't know what to do with me no more. So that way he gave me the ultimatum. He's like, I'm going to Baltimore, you feel me? I'm married now, you feel me? At the end of the day, you wanna be grown? Show me you grown. Like you either come with me, stay here and fuck up, or you gonna live with your grandma. I choose my grandma. Like my dad was there from the time my mama died until 9th grade. 9th grade, I stopped seeing my dad.
That's deep.
Like I see him, like we tight as hell now, you feel me? But I had to go through high school alone. And it's like that's when he came in the picture. So I was never alone, but I ain't had him that parent.
People have parents, like you know what I'm saying. You really
Like,
had to figure
if I want
it
to
out.
if I want to get something to eat, I gotta go get something.
That's
to eat.
real shit.
If I gotta wake up, go to school, I gotta wake up.
You gotta do it.
Shit was rough high school, I ain't gonna lie, but I made it look good.
Yeah. That's all it's about. It's about the finesse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real nigga shit. So like you said, we dove into the serious shit. Now we gonna jump. Everybody know, you know what I'm saying, is the most known promoter. You lit, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know that. So we gonna go on here and ask a question. Like, what's the most sluttiest shit that happened at the party? You gotta go. You gotta go on. What's some shit you remember? Fuck everybody. What's some shit that stick out to Shiggy? What's some shit you be like, damn, I can't forget that stupid ass shit. Like
it's like two different ones.
Alright, bet, go and give us them, go and do them.
Alright. The most wicked shit that ever happened at a party, I want to say we had an Airbnb, right?
Okay.
It was like Corona. It was during COVID. It was recently too. It was during COVID. You know, you got rooms and you got like the space for everybody partying and shit. So me running through the house and shit, trying to make sure everything right. I get to one of these doors and it's locked. I'm like, shaking the lock, banging on the door, like, yo. I hear somebody talking like, man, open the door. They're like, who is that? I'm like, shit. They're like, oh yeah, come in. I get in, he closed the door and lock it. And I just hear a lot of, and it's like, I'm like, who the fuck is? I hit the light, turn the light off. It's like 7 niggas around. 3 girls, 7 niggas. And the girls going crazy. I'm like, oh, hell no, I gotta get up out of here. Hell no. It's like you can tell who will get busy and who won't get busy. A lot of niggas was watching, but them niggas,
That was in the mix.
I was like, damn, y'all boys, I get out, you know I'm goofy though. So when I close I open the back, like, boy, y'all boy tough, boy. They're like, yeah, man, go back to the party, nigga, get the hell out. I'm like, damn. Now another time, we had like this candy, right? The candy cane dick. Man, we in Raleigh.
I ain't gonna lie, I think I heard this shit. I'm gonna go let you.
This girl started going crazy on the dick, like crazy. I mean, it was 2 of them, and both of them were bad though. Like, I'm just like, damn, like you doing all this, like they going crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like that, like spit all down their mouth, everything, like.
Oh, this at the party?
Yeah, the party. Then they started kissing, man. That's every man fantasy.
You know
I ain't even gonna lie. That shit just got nasty. They about naked, titties out, man. That's why I'm glad it's slutty though. We don't invite kids.
Yeah, it's a party. It's a situation.
That's why people be thinking, oh, what happened at the party don't.
It be something in the air though. It gotta be something in the air though.
It can't just be y'all. Now motherfuckers popping out for it every weekend. You know what I'm saying? They popping out for it then. You know what I mean? Something different. But with the parties, like you said, a lot of things that you're trying to elevate, and like you said, we already talked it. Like, but what's next for Shiggy? What's the next move? Because everybody already like, you got this on lock. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I want my own strip club.
Oh, that's tough.
I want my own strip club. I wanna lay down for a little while, you feel me, and focus on that. I wanna have it where like everybody know I'm a promoter, everybody know wherever I go that shit gonna jump. Wherever I study at, they coming out, you feel me? I wanna have it like I can still be getting booked for parties and stuff. I got my own club at home, you feel me? Have people running my club, this and that. I can step in, step out. I really look up to Tim Boss. So it's like, I see how he do shit, how he has shit, you know? You feel me? I like stuff like that, you feel me? I want my own building, but I want a strip club though. I like strippers. That's where the money at. That nightlife. Have a little restaurant in there too. Hookah bar, everything. Shiggy Sports Lounge.
You know what I'm saying? So boom, like with the party, like do you like more of the day parties or the nighttime vibe?
Day vibe, they straight. That nighttime different. I love that nighttime vibe. Nigga coming out like 10, 11 o'clock. Yeah. Everybody dressed right, you feel me? It's like shit. They gonna show out at night. Daytime more like a two-step, you feel me? More like a vibe. But shit, I don't like to sweat.
You don't like the fact that it's hot as the motherfucker during the day. So with events, you rather the all white or the all black event?
All black. That all white, I don't like that bougie vibe.
Yeah, okay, for sure. Okay. Yo, nobody wanna get touched and shit.
Yeah,
nobody wanna.
I ain't no bougie nigga. I ain't about to pretend to be no bougie nigga.
Yeah. Dressing all black. Black.
So another thing, I'm not from North Carolina gangster, so something that I kind of peeped that's tough to me is you rather have like the Jamaican club vibes or you want the bust out twerk, juvenile, you working with.
I feel like this a trip one cause like I really started with that reggae. I like that. I like that Jamaican vibe though. You feel me? What's that? Panoramic. You know that little wine, yeah. Mm-hmm. But I think twerk, cause like when I was in New York, they got like some crazy shit up there, like like they be jumping up and down, and I couldn't get into it. I couldn't really like, I liked it, but I couldn't get into it. I rather get down here, some shit I know about, goddamn, you feel me? I like to keep it simple.
So, alright, so with the shorties, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you be having some crazy ass events. So one of the events that stuck out to me was all like was it like a foam event or like a
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So with the foam, you rather had a foam event or like you said, the event where you had where the shorties, you had the little huh?
Phone is
the phone is
the
phone. It's something in that phone too. You talking about
you be all sticky and goddamn shiny and that phone. I mean, one day we blended in the phone. You couldn't even see us like a little igloo.
But that's when it's lit though. Like I said, that should be tough.
Bring the bikinis out.
So now I'm finna hit you with a tough one. Farmville or Greenville?
What you mean by that?
Like I mean, like as far as like kicking it, your day-to-day vibes, would you rather you kicking it more Farmville, you kicking it more
Greenville? Because it's bigger. Farm was like I told you earlier, I lost my gym when I was 19. I ain't losing because I ain't want to have sex. I want no females around. People don't wake up like, yo, I might go to Farmville today.
But love the Farmville though.
Yeah.
Love the Farmville.
Greenville, you don't know who you gonna see. You feel me? It's a mall that it ain't the biggest mall, but they gonna come to the mall. Downtown. But yeah.
So another one we're gonna kind of ask, you know what I'm saying? You rather the house party vibes that you can kind of do whatever, or the more the club vibes where it's kind of strict, it's kind of more regulated, but
I feel like I love more the club, cause that house party, it's more dangerous. You more on your toes in that house party. You don't know what gonna go there, who gonna get in, what or what.
So the next question we gotta ask, for the people, you know what I'm saying? Is she? Is she? You know what I'm saying? Is she chilling? Is she?
Shiggy torn right now. Shiggy heartbroken. But it's somebody out there that got his attention. Somebody out there that make him smile.
And that's what it's about, man. That's what it's about.
Shiggy been through. And love these. You gotta goddamn, you feel me? You gotta pick your poison, you feel me? But like, every girl ain't no thought. And every girl ain't no goddamn wife material either.
That's something you learn every day growing up. A lot of these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Even with females, like we as men, we learning ourselves still. We don't like to admit that. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, I got this tattoo on my face, lover boy. I'm really simp. Like, I'm really
real shit.
I love deep, you feel me? Like you get my attention, you got one. You feel me? But shit, that don't mean the same for a female though, you feel me? You gotta watch who you fuck with.
That's everyday shit. That's what, you know what I'm saying? So with the, we're gonna kind of wrap it up with the question that's big to me. You know what I'm saying? That I ask a lot of people because, you know, a lot of people come up, like a nigga run up to me, bro, and he'll tell me some gangster shit he did that he ain't really do. But it's a story, so he gonna tell me this shit, you know what I'm saying? So, what's something that we don't ever really talk about as black men, gang, is what we do for our people every day, little small shit that, you know, really help out, or really, you know, what's something you do that's kind that a lot of people don't really think Shiggy do?
I done did a lot of shit that they don't know, like, it's like you record it, they saying like he just doing it for the clout. Behind closed doors, I done fed the homeless. It been type day, like, you know, I do celebrities. Like, let's say somebody come to the door, I know them, and I know they ain't got it, you feel me? I ain't gonna embarrass you, this and that. If I got set price at like $30 to $40 and you just ain't got it, you feel me? Like, man, shit, you good, you feel me? Sometimes I do that, you feel me? Not a lot of people do that, you feel me? I cannot even know you, but if I know, like, you're a familiar face, you support me, this and that, good, like,
yeah.
It be like, at one time I was doing this shit on Cash App, like, randomly just Cash Apping people, you feel me? I'm the type of person, I really see somebody else happy before I see myself happy. So that's a lot of shit I really be doing that, you know?
And I know you ain't caring because, like you say, you got a team. Most niggas don't got a team because they ain't really trying to help out the next man. They looking out for them.
I did a couple community events. It's like, this was backwards though. When you say that, like, I do stuff for the community and they don't come out. But when I do something free, when I do something like I charge, that's when they all come out.
Yeah,
like, we had a day party. Don't get me wrong, day party went crazy for the community. But they wanted to fight and stuff.
Yeah.
I was giving out food, all that, you feel me, pool parties. But then the moment I'm about to charge some shit, everybody come out, like, people backwards.
Right. But most people, like you said, as far as like them events, sooner or later it's gonna pay off because you only getting bigger. You know.
Yeah, it's crazy. I know a lot of niggas I started with washed up. But we still be in this shit, like, shit.
So where motherfucker like, oh, that study event, you know what I'm saying? Which, like you said, something you informed me on was the name. Like you said, I ain't gonna lie, even me. Like, you know what I'm saying? From the name Slutty, you know what I'm saying? But when you told me the name behind the meaning behind it, that shit was
time take.
That's what people don't get.
That loyalty deep.
I know the meaning behind it.
Like, we'll fall out right now if you did some disloyal shit. Like, can't shake hands with no snake.
Fact.
That loyalty go a long way with it.
But like you said, you want to see a motherfucker win, so like you said, even for me, like you said, first like you like, I bet we can do that. And like you said, we bounce off and you like, I ate this, I ate that. Like that's genuine. Most motherfuckers, you know, they move weird. They, you know what I'm saying?
People be like comfortable with celebrity club. Well, not celebrity club, local club.
Yeah.
They be comfortable. They be feeling like they made it somewhere. I'm humble as hell. I ain't where I want to be yet. I know I'm making some noise, but I ain't making the noise I want to hear. You feel me? And even when I do though, never forget where you from.
Yeah, for sure. Never forget where you came from, the people that was around you. Yeah. So some of the names you said, because I wanted to get into some of the people want to know. Like, what were some of the names you said you done booked them shows? Like, what's some of the biggest names you done booked? What's some of the people you done booked?
I done got them, been booked Mulatto. I booked Tootsie. Now look at Tootsie, you feel me?
That's a fact.
Stunner for Vegas, NLE Chopper, Super Bad. Shit, just had Money Move. Who else I done had? I done been booked with Jada Youngin and Youngin Ace. I was booked with Big Scar. I already said Mulatto. Oh, Megan Stallion, The Baby. Shit, who else? Oh yeah, damn, what's her name? Ari. Her. I like the drill people. I like more like what the females like, you think.
That's real shit.
I like more of that vibe, like that good vibe. Like, I don't wanna goddamn do a party with somebody niggas might get killed for doing it with, you feel me? Yeah.
You try to really have a good time, like you said. The events I done been to, like you don't even know that I done slid in. I'm like, I bet, like I done already been to a couple of.
I focus on twerk. Like I had Club Godzilla, K Stylus. Gangbangers ain't coming out, but they don't listen to him.
That's a fact.
No female listen to him. I attract female. Females gonna come out.
Females come out.
Niggas don't come out.
Club Godzilla was there. I ain't seen nothing but probably like 7 niggas. Nothing but female. That's how it be. Like twos. When I had twos, nothing but female. Want too many niggas? That's fine with me.
Yeah, it's a fact. It's a fact. And like you said, a lot of people don't know females are the consumers.
Yeah.
Point blank period. Females buy albums. They the ones who gonna play your song 8-9 times back to back. You know what I'm saying? They gonna push it whether or not, you know what I'm saying. That nigga gonna like that song and that's what's up. But you know what I'm saying? That's big. So something we gonna go in, like you said, we wanna go and ask is what's some advice you can give somebody that is looking at, you know, you'd be surprised if people wanna get into it.
If you wanna like make it, that shit ain't gonna come to you. You gotta get off your ass. You feel?
That's real.
You gotta get up. You gotta go that extra mile. You feel? It's 1,000 things. I mean, it's 1,000 people in the world trying to do the same shit you trying to do. Don't depend on nobody else. Invest in yourself. You feel me? Like, feel me? Maybe you need to sit back and learn the game. You feel me? Maybe you need to take advice. You feel me? But the most important thing though, don't never count yourself out though. You're gonna reach obstacles. You're gonna reach shit like you. It gonna get rough. You feel me? It gonna be them nights, you feel me? You wanna give up, you wanna let that shit go. As long as you tell yourself you can do it, you can do it. There be a lot of shit people tell me I couldn't do or would never ever do. Look at me now, like, telling you, like, back then, I ain't think shit would be like this.
Yeah.
I prayed for days like this, you feel me? For me to be as known as I am and up right now, all this and that, after losing everything, I wouldn't think life would be like this, you feel me? No parents, no none of that. Shit. I'm the most civilized nigga you gonna meet.
And it's off the muscle, like you said, this all you.
Yeah,
fact. You know what I'm saying? This is what you decided you was gonna do. And even now coming out of the situation you came out of a situation that, you know, other young black men they can relate to. And you chose, like, bet, well, I'm gonna make this happen with this. That's harder than most niggas even know how to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so that's deep, you know what I'm saying? So, we want to appreciate you for coming through, you know what I'm saying, for the episode. Go on pop your shit, go on tell the people where to find you, you know what I'm saying, what's coming up next.
Going on, you feel me?
Let them off for work.
Yeah, slut4shiggy though, y'all can follow me on IG, you feel me? Get active, pop out, you know, any event we on, shit gonna go up. When in doubt, bring the sluts out, you feel me?
Go and tell them what you know what I'm saying, the ads and everything, you know what I'm saying.
Y'all can follow me on Instagram, Dre_the_Dane, D-A-N-E. Study the motherfucker later.
Slut4shiggy, man. Plain and simple, man.
So, appreciate you coming through. We're going to have you work. You know, we're going to keep tapping in. We're going to keep you working. We're going to try to get events. We're going to go and tap in and get everything swinging.
Yeah.
So, appreciate you.